All right, here we are back again, episode 25. Woo! Oh yeah!
Good morning, people.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Ooh, man.
So, this one is politically driven again. Talking about this the big beautiful bill. Jesus.
Ugh,
Why is it called that?
ugh.
like when I first heard about it, I'm like, there's no way he fucking called it that. No, that's what the fuck it's called.
Uh, there was I read an opinion piece that was like because of the last one, Biden's bill was built back better, so
Yeah.
he wanted to like play off that. The motherfucker like just tries to be like, nah, they didn't do that. I did this, and they put like his own Trump sticker on it.
Mhm.
So like,
Always first.
he's just petty like that, man. Like he, when he sent the checks for COVID, he had to like he would not let them go unless they had his signature on them. So everyone knew that Daddy Trump sent you the check. Fucking,
Well, I got direct deposit, so it didn't matter fuck to me. Like that shit hit my bank account, so
I got I got I got a fucking paper piece, man. Like,
Oh, so you had evidence.
dude. Uh, so it's it's a power move, and it's like a fucking just like in a way like I see how it's about competition, that
Right.
like company thing, like that. Oh, I'm gonna flip it,
Hmm.
but it's fucking stupid.
No, it's really just like no, it's just really childish, honestly.
Yeah, like Obamacare, he like
Yeah.
that shit is a legit effect. People hear Obamacare and they're like angry, blood boiling and shit, and they hear Affordable Care Act and how it's going away, and they're like, "Oh no, but not that one." I'm like, it's exactly the same thing.
Right.
So
They're
it's
gonna
like,
get rid of the Affordable Care Act. Oh no! Oh, they're getting rid of Obamacare. Oh yeah! You fool! If only you understood.
it, so
That's why I
they're
worry.
so predisposed to reactionary words, and I don't mean just the right and the left, like in certain ways there's like response words, and people
Hmm.
are like, yeah, and automatically react to that shit with no research.
No,
I'm like,
no, and I feel like that's where we struggle, and just in general, like on both sides of the aisle, where we react to shit with no research and not leaving any room for nuance.
nuance, dude, nuance.
Like,
Fuck that. Like a proper discussion about it, man. Like,
right? Because I remember once upon a time ago, I made the case about when we had because when it was talking about like school shootings and shit. So I made the case about, well, let's treat this as a mental health issue, and then like all the neurodivergent people was on my head about it because it's like they making it seem like, oh well, I have autism, so that means I'm going to go shoot a school. That's not what I said. That's not even remotely close to what I said. Because clearly these people have mental health issues if they feel like they have to shoot up a bunch of people. We can ban
and
guns all we want, but that's a whole separate issue. It's the more so like, why did you think they need to pick up a gun and start killing people? So I was pretty much essentially what I was advocating for is let's have let's have like better mental health resources available for these people that don't have to resort to that. They could get therapy, whatever it is that they have to do to get their mental health in check. That's what I was advocating for, because we have a history in this country is if you make something illegal, it just makes the problem worse. We have a history of what was going down with prohibition when you couldn't drink a lick of alcohol. All that did was gave more power to the mobs with prohibition. Look what happened with the war on drugs.
The Puritan foundation of it all, man. Like fucking,
Mhm.
it just it does not work. Congratulations to drugs, they won. Like they, it just animals out in the like wild find ways to make alcohol, eat mushrooms, eat some berries, digest things differently, stuff like that to like get intoxicated. It is just a reality of life.
Mhm.
It is about how you deal with it, is how you not about addiction. We have and I think I've said it before, but like even with weed, we have a tendency because we're smart motherfucker, smart animals. Um, we have a tendency to like grab it and be greedy and be like, how can I make this better? And then we take away all the natural and cool shit about it. Weed included, like now you get like 36% THC weed, and I'm like, maybe I don't need that much.
Right. Like
Where's
maybe
my
I
medium weed?
right. Maybe I just want to have a casual smoke and then not have to worry about fucking seeing the ancestors. Because I swear to God, whatever that shit Clara
Yeah,
got, oh my fucking God, bro! I was like, yo, what in the fuck?
there's an epidemic of well, I don't know if epidemic is the right word. I don't know if it's getting to like those levels, but there's
Right.
definitely a lot of ER cases of people showing up with digestive problems, puking uncontrollably, can't retain water or nothing, right?
Hmm.
Their stomach lining is destroyed, and it's an allergy to cannabis that they develop because they become such big consumers due to like huge tolerances to THC
Hmm.
because this shit's way too strong.
Yeah.
So like
Texas
uh
banning weed.
oh yeah, fucking nanny state Texas banning weed. Like that's the other way, man. Like we're all adults. We all have the right to do whatever the fuck we want.
Right.
But don't let capitalism destroy a good thing.
And
Don't let our greediness get in the way of us enjoying something that was fun. But um, it's easier to give into like fucking primal brain and
mhm.
man, fuck how
Oh,
and other
this is the one when I was talking about the whole like school shooter shit. It's like elephants are great
Mhm.
things, but not all great things are elephants.
Fucking yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, not everyone with a mental health issue shoots up schools, but all school shooters have mental health issues. Like let's just call it a spade a
Be,
spade.
be, because mental health is many things. People
Hmm.
think mental health and automatically think like, oh, you're discriminating. Like, there's depression, there's OCD, there's like a lot of different things that encompass mental health besides fucking beautiful mind or like the good doctor, like autism and shit. Like
Right.
it's and it I believe okay, I believe growing up watching the way my friend Baranda was treated, and
Mhm.
people that the way that they people comported him themselves around him. Uh, that there's a assumption or like a mandatory assumption of you can't do shit, so I have to help you. A
Mm,
very ableist mindset, I
gotcha.
guess,
Yeah.
is what I mean. Like, um, I didn't help him because I felt that it was my obligation, more because it was fucking faster. If I,
Like, listen, I get it. You're proud. You want to do the shit yourself. We got shit to do.
they're gonna sell out, motherfucker. They're
We
gonna
gotta
sell out the
go.
game.
We
We
got
gotta
some.
go.
We gotta go, bro.
Yeah, but it it shows that it's not about compassion. It shows you that you pity them,
Mhm.
and it's this like fucking hypocrisy shit. Like it just I don't know exactly what the word I'm looking for here,
Mhm.
but it's crazy. I saw it all the time, and this motherfucker used it. This motherfucker got us ahead of line all the time. He got us shit. He used his privilege so well. So,
Hey,
um, nah,
shout outs to the homie.
hell yeah, I miss him every day.
Oh man,
Uh,
miss that man too.
uh,
All right,
but
so the big beautiful bill, because this shit is wild to me. Because like,
wow, dude.
because once I got a little, got my head wrapped around like exactly what it was, I'm just like, oh, okay. So now we're about to see an even bigger distribution of wealth since pretty much what he did last time he was in office.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just that
Yeah,
tax bill that he did in 2017, but just like pretty much like 2.0.
yeah. I think it's really, really fucking telling the fact that some of the things that held it up for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and I could not find an article that covered exactly what concessions were given.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, sorry, um, to be able to pass it,
Right.
but I know that one of the holdups that there was fucking the fact that some part of the Republican Party wanted that shit um, passed and the Medicaid shit activate 2026, and other people wanted that shit activating in 2029. So that way they wouldn't be held accountable for the Medicaid and medical repercussions of this shit. It would be whoever gets elected next in the next
Mhm.
presidential cycle. So like I wonder, man. Yeah, I wonder what the fuck the concessions were. Where we'll see once that makes this is like made public.
Right.
But
Purple
and what the fuck
kangaroos
the
call it
Senate
the
does that.
reverse Oprah.
The
Reverse
reverse Oprah.
reverse Oprah. Oh, because you know how Oprah used to give shit out?
Yeah.
So this
Oh.
will be the reverse Oprah.
Damn. Oh, yep.
You get a car, you
Yeah,
get a
no,
car.
it's
Nope, I'm taking this back. I get a tax cut, I get a tax cut, and I get a tax cut.
man, and they're just gonna like spend it on buybacks, and we're gonna see none of it.
None
Then
of
there's
it.
gonna be a recession, and these motherfuckers are gonna buy up a bunch of the real estate, and people are gonna continue to be renters. That shit is gonna like die, man.
Yeah.
That's one of my fears.
Oh, dude. So, like, just the add to that, just like because with the outside of like this bill, right? We're already fell out of the world's good graces with all these fucking tariffs and shit. So
Yeah,
however America is perceived, like whatever America was on the global stage, like that shit's over and done with now. Every other country outside of the US is basically kumbayaing right now. And we're pretty much isolated. Oh, but we're buddy buddy with fucking Putin though. He likes us. For reasons, of course.
man.
Yeah, dude. It's now I want to get all like doomer and shit, but it's just like, man, these midterms can't come soon enough, man.
It's not even doomer, man. Like I think there is wise in preparedness, like it just knowing what could possibly or not possibly like thought exercises,
Hmm.
I guess, of just like what could happen and what the fuck would I do just in case.
Right.
Without fear, without like spending thousands of dollars to make sure that you have a pad in Costa Rica and in fucking Singapore just in case. Like nothing like that, but just get your passport,
Right.
shit
It's
like that.
all yeah.
But man,
Have a backup for the backup
so
for the
like
backup.
yeah, because yeah, no, like a lot of there's like some crazy shit in this thing, man. Like what I was doing a little bit of like reading before this, and like one of the ones that like have seen discussed a lot is like the medical side of it, right? Like the Medicaid coverage and all that stuff.
Hmm.
How many people are gonna get affected by it, lose their medical coverage. Uh, there, what was it? Where is it? Where is it? I had it open over here. Here.
Oh, there was an interesting story that came out regarding healthcare.
Hmm.
So there was this medical, like almost I guess like a medical firm based in Eugene, Oregon.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
and they got bought out by United Healthcare. And so
Shit.
as a result, a lot of doctors pretty much ended up quitting because they weren't able to it pretty much kneecapped them into like trying to like do their job.
Yeah, hard man. It
Yeah. So the Pacific Northwest definitely was feeling those effects. I think this happened like when did it happen? They said they got bought out like around like 2020. So like just around COVID. Right when COVID started. That's when they got bought out. So
dude.
so a lot of people ended up
No,
losing their doctors.
because I can imagine how exasperating it would be. You like get yourself in debt, go to all this schooling, 6, 8 years of school, um, just to have some motherfucker on the phone be like, nah, that opinion you have, that knowledge you have, that test you would like to know if this person is sick or not, we don't cover that shit. You don't need to know that. So if I was a doctor, I'd be demoralized as fuck with that. Like, you can't, you can't practice. You can't practice medicine. You can't like working with systems and electronics and stuff. I can't imagine if I had to like every time I came up with a theory to fix a system, and I had to like I was gonna like do a test real quick that could prove if I'm right or wrong. To fix it, I had to like run an entire piece of paper through an entire like chain of command, and they're like, "No, find a different way to test it." And I'm like, "But it's right there. It's a fuse, multimeter, just boop. That's all I need to know." And they're like, "No, it looks fine." And I'm like, "How do you know?" Like, it's
Yeah,
I could not. I
yeah,
could
the
not.
burnout is gonna be so fucking bad. That's facts.
Yeah, yeah, man, and it just no. So my what I think will happen is like some of these tax cuts. Like I saw this video this morning that did the math. Um, People like middle class people,
Mhm.
they'll be getting like an extra 1 point something percent back on their taxes for the tax cuts.
Couple $100.
While
I think.
the fucking the top one and like high up there people will be getting 3 point something to 4.
Mhm.
Uh, and then the poorest, like right at the poverty line, will be getting minus. I forgot how much percent. They'll
So
be
they're gonna
owing money.
so they're gonna be owing money, which is
Yeah.
yeah, healthcare workers already have issues getting treatments approved with private insurance. If they got rid of Medicaid, it's going to make it so hard for anyone. Suicide rates might go up at that point.
This will have ramifications that motherfuckers have not thought about that because these people don't think about how certain things are idiotic in the government, right? The way that shit is ran is inefficient. Agreed. You had me there. We can all agree on that. No problem, buddy. I'll buy you a beer. But you lose me when, and you're like, and that's why all has to be cut down. I'm like, no, we can reassess this shit dramatically. The exasperating thing about the Democratic Party is that they're incrementalists to the point that it's like snail pace incrementalism. It's just like, but no. Like, I saw this show with Daniel Radcliffe
This
where
this
he
here.
is,
Nobody wants to listen to the little guys.
dude.
Yes.
He works in the Department of Miracles, and God has given up. Right, God is done. He's like day drinks in his house, and just done with Earth. And Daniel Radcliffe works in the Department of Miracles, and the way he does it is he gives this example, right, where this lady prayed that she lost her car keys and she wanted to find them. So he manipulates small gusts of wind to move single leaves off the keys. It's gonna take like a week and a half to move out all the leaves so the fucking keys are revealed. By then, this woman is not gonna be there. That's how the Democratic Party works, man. That's how the establishment expects things, and I'm like, it's too slow. It's too slow.
The thing is, so while someone was explaining, pretty much the highlights of the bill, she pretty much said like America has so much money in abundance where we could be living in like the utopia that America, you know, I guess pitches that it could be. But the problem is that it's not. There's just too much fucking greed, and the reason why, like, and this is just really just both parties in a nutshell though, because at the end of the day, both parties serve corporations. Like corporations are their bottom line. That's their bottom bitch. That's where they get all the money from. That's why we have lobbyists. That's why things don't happen the way they do. Like fucking like politicians don't come up with bills anymore. It's the fucking lobbyists. They come up with the bills.
Dude, the instant ink touched paper onto the bill that allowed corporations to be fucking people is the day that this fucking entire shit show like started rolling, in my opinion. Because like it just, who the fuck?
You know who tried to stop all that?
Who?
JFK. John F. Kennedy tried to put a pin in all that shit.
I see what he did. Okay, I see what he said.
Come on now. That's the last president to get assassinated. See the whole, when Reagan got, or at least the assassination attempt on Reagan, that was just because somebody was just mad. John F. Kennedy's assassination was a money move.
Legit.
That was a fucking money move. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Man, I did not know that shit. Yeah, no. There was nah, man.
Yeah, he was literally like on the pathway of like trying to at least make sure that money stayed out of politics. And then all of a sudden he gets assassinated.
Dude.
So, and then there's like this theory, because there's this movie, I think it's called Iceman. I think it was Iceman. Was it Iceman? No. It wasn't Iceman. It was The Irishman. That's what it was called. It was The Irishman. It was a movie starring Robert De Niro. Basically, it was Robert De Niro, and then like Joe Pesci was in it. Al Pacino was in it. But basically, it was revolving around the Kennedy assassination and how what's his name? What is that dude's name? I gotta look it up now. But he was a really famous dude, The Irishman. So Cass, Al Pacino, Jimmy Hoffa. So, they finally, just like side note, they finally found out what happened to Jimmy Hoffa, because he like disappeared and they never found his body. But apparently I guess they figured or found that his body was crushed under a bunch of cement. So just, typical mafia type of hit shit, right?
Shit.
But yeah, just like Jimmy Hoffa was a union guy. So he was, union rally type dude and all that shit. So, he had his hands in the mob and all that shit. But where was I going with this? Oh, right. So basically that mafia gang had something to do with John F. Kennedy's death, apparently. But I think that's bullshit, just because of just like how things were going politically at that time. I'm pretty sure it was just like, of course, it was like the government that probably did that shit. But then like the mafia's all like, well, it was us that did that shit. So, you better do what we say.
Yeah, fuck it, man.
Like
that's the only way it was actually going to trickle down.
Yeah, like if we
Like,
can whack a president, what makes you think ain't nothing gonna happen to you, Mr. Jimmy Hoffa? So that was basically what they were trying to say. But I think that was bullshit. I don't think it was a mob hit at all. That was definitely an inside government job because motherfuckers wanted to line their pockets.
oh wait, I'm ready for this.
Oh shit, the tinfoil hat. Here we go.
Here we go. Bam. Ready, motherfuckers.
So hypothetically, what do we need to do to make this a final destination scenario?
Oh man. Got props today. Fucking
and this is also, I agree with this too. Health, laws, and survival should not be privatized. Facts.
indeed.
Like no brainer shit, right? None of this shit should be privatized. Like there shouldn't be a profit incentive on health.
Nah, man.
On laws even. So yeah, no, this is 100% true. Yes, I agree.
Now, like laws, would that be like no lawyers or like lawyers not paid or like more like big law in a way, like defending big wigs kind of thing, like private defense and shit, or like I guess what part of private law?
Yeah, no. I think what she's getting at is when you make legislation with a corporate interest, with a corporate interest mindset.
The lobbies, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we should not have lobbyists like at all.
No, that's just ridiculous. There should not be.
No.
Ever.
No.
Like, I was having a conversation with a friend about these, right? And he tried to say like, well, when you go protest and go be an activist about anything that interests you, right? You're being a lobbyist for that cause. And I'm like, yes, me, a private citizen, is being a lobbyist for my cause. Of course. And all I can donate is like $5 a month or some shit, and my weekend.
Right.
That's my spending power. And it takes a bunch of us to go do this. You cannot compare it with the power of the Koch brothers and their endless wallet that can hire someone to do exactly the thing I'm doing, but professionally, and does that every single day for hours when I have to donate my free time.
But
like
also
but
you also have to realize, right? Like when people make bad faith arguments like that, it's like it's like you voted for this person to represent you, right? Like they're a civil servant, so they're supposed to serve the people and not a corporation.
Yeah. And that's like the thing. They're like the kind of people that are like representative democracy, this, blah, 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 blah. We're not a democracy. I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly what you said. Well, they're not even the representative part. Like they're not even doing that because they're representing the lobbyists that pay them and buy them lunches and take them out.
Yeah.
And take them to vacations and pay for their kids' colleges and all that shit. Instead of you, 9-to-5 worker, whatever the hell you do for a living. Like, it has no comparison. It's not the same whatsoever. It is you're stretching the definition of the word lobby.
Mm-hmm. No, these are facts. Because the most we can do is threaten to, all right, so if you're not going to push this idea, then we're going to vote for the next motherfucker that will. That's the only threats that we got.
Yeah. In 3.5 years, I'll see you, motherfucker. I will not vote for you. Like that is...
Meanwhile, lobbyists can go be like, so listen... So if you don't do this, we pulling the plug on your kids college fund because we can do
not that they couldn't afford it. They could totally afford it
They could only afford it. Which one I wanted
because
to bring up?
they're allowed to fucking buy stocks and shit.
hmm
Oh,
Which what I wanted to bring up was the because there was another thing that was in that bill about not taxing tips, which is gonna that's man, I'm telling you right now, this finna open up a whole bunch of can of worms, bruh. So imagine, right? Let's say, for example, okay, you're a corporation, whatever, right? You want to get this bill passed or something, you're a civil servant. So, I give you like $1 million tip untaxed. That's basically what that is.
I think there's like certain. Oh well, no. I wonder if categorizing it just as tip. I think there's like a money limit on how much, but it's still you
Still,
can tip them every week if you see each other every week or some shit. Like, man.
pick up some bootstraps though.
mm,
We are a republic. We're a democratic republic. We are both.
I mean, El tumbaburros, like my dad calls it. The donkey knocker.
The donkey knocker.
That's what he calls Google. Because like it gets rid of your stupidity. Just look shit up.
Look shit up.
Fucking. Both a democracy and a republic.
Mm-hmm. We are both.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, because like if we were just a Republican or we were just a republic, we wouldn't have elections.
Yeah. So yeah, damn.
People, I love when people like to say stupid shit like that. We're not a democracy. We're a republic. So then why do we vote every 4 years? You know what I mean?
It has been proven. Let it be known today.
We're both. We're both. We also have like a constitution of documents and all that say, hey, this is what we do. And then we also vote on some shit too. So we're both.
Yeah, like the article I found was saying like nowhere in the Constitution does it say democracy, but like it's understood that says all these processes and stuff. Like representative democracy is more accurate.
Right.
Damn.
Come on now. Don't keep saying some dumb shit now just because you want to be right on paper.
Damn. Damn, Claire Bear. Fight.
We're both. Anyways, yeah. So now I mean, like on one hand, like I'm glad that at least because out here in Vegas, everything is like about hospitality out there. So hospitality workers are beside themselves if the shit gets passed in the Senate. Oh cool, we don't get taxed on our fucking tips that we have to live off on. Great, awesome.
Yeah, but it's the exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're giving Yeah, you're getting not taxed on your tips.
Oh,
So we use like easy math.
this is a bar though. I ain't gonna front.
Never know.
This is a bar. Do we though? We really don't get to pick who is
Oof.
president. We are told who we pick.
Look, it's too early to be this philosophical.
Swiss
Falafel.
dad's argument, but nah, but this is okay, but this is real though. This is so fucking real.
I can't fight it. I can't like I was watching this fucking interview with Bernie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where they're discussing like how the push for Harris and everything, and how her campaign was ran, and how he accepts that he told Harris at one point like, "Hey, they're steering you wrong. That's not gonna work. It's not this moment." And but they like that's what they were like. The people that's their job to tell her what to say were like pushing
Yeah.
for. That's what happened, and it destroyed the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel it. You can feel it in the momentum. Like, so, not saying that she would have won precisely, but man,
Yeah. She dropped the ball. She dropped the
yeah,
ball. Let's just say she did drop the ball. Doesn't mean
because the
that people didn't show up for her because of racism and sexism though. Like that's still
oh no,
that's still a thing, but you know, she definitely could have moved a lot better in her campaign.
like yeah, I'm talking about the people that were like in the
Her,
middle and were just like when they saw the campaign go from like oh shit to oh establishment, like that cool down, that shift
mm-hmm.
in gear, man, like it just
Yeah, she took her
I
mask
can
off too
see
soon. That's what it feels like. She took her mask off a little too soon. Like win the election, bitch, before you do that.
it.
wait,
It
wait till
like
you're sworn
I
into
don't even
office
know,
before you
like,
go mask off.
and like part of me, like, you know, the vindictive part of my brain is like, fuck it, let's see what this does, and hopefully we still have a country.
Mm-hmm.
That like it doesn't take us 10 years to recover and generations to recover our global standing. That's just gone. Um, but fucking what was I?
While you're gathering your thoughts. The
Fuck.
steps to become president is easy. It's the money and the backing that make it so hard, make it so corrupt, which is true.
Yeah,
Which is always true.
yeah, yeah, man. Like the establishment is not ready to accept that establishment is not gonna win no more, man. Like it just it will take engaged people from left field, man. Like people that you not related with the shit whatsoever. And I'm excited to see some newer people, newer faces and shit. But like I didn't read too much into it. But didn't someone a very popular Democrat get ousted from something? Like he was a progressive.
Mm,
Oh man.
just give me time while it's back. Let that mofo run. Oh yeah, Tim Walz. That was another big fumble right there. You kept that nigga quiet because then he is talking mad shit and be just getting Republicans upset because he's right.
Yeah, yeah, man. Like he's right now. He's like just talking a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
He just called Texas a nanny state. I think on fucking social media. Like I, I'd honestly, if Tim Walz ran for president, I'd be there. I
I'd
could
be
see
there.
myself there. I could see myself there. Uh, but uh, it's just it. Oh shit! That
Out of us, who would be the better president?
damn. Hmm. Let's see.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I could say all the right shit, and I would move all,
I
and I would, and I think I would run a decent campaign if I have enough money for it. But it's just that I have no patience when it comes to debating people in bad faith.
and that's the thing. I guess that is a thought I've had, but I hit a wall every single time, man. Of like, how would you change like the way the discourse is done, right? Right now,
Absolutely.
we
Yeah, no, no, you got too much going on.
uh,
If we were in a much more, let's say, like sex positive society, you might have a chance. you you
dude,
could you could even run on like free the nipple, type shit. If you wanted to.
I can't
let let them titties free,
I can't take on the responsibility, man. I'm bad with like that kind of level of shit. So I be a decent BP. Let's do this.
I'll take ALC and Miss Crockett. Heals my soul. Bruh. Man. Those
Tim Walz and AFC.
man.
Tim Walz and
If
AFC.
AOC and Jasmine Crockett.
I'm just thinking about like possible shit because this country is not ready for that.
This country is not ready for two women of color to be president and vice president.
No, it's not. They've proven
Nah,
themselves not ready for this.
no, no.
It
So
would be
if either one of them runs, they got to have a white man on their ticket.
that's hot take.
Hot take.
Oh man.
Free the titties. Nah, dude.
Man.
But it sucks that we got to this point though, because dude. Nah, so I was watching this debate earlier. So this dude pretty much said that like he didn't vote for Kamala Harris because she's a woman, because a woman couldn't negotiate with Putin. Even though there have been women that have negotiated with Putin to back off on some shit, and they were pretty successful in their negotiations.
Yeah.
So
Let's last fucking
now the better argument was, could Kamala Harris done it? That could have been an argument in itself, not because she was a woman, but because when she ran for president, she was the first one to drop out. She didn't win her home state during the primaries. So, like, to me, overall, she was a very weak candidate from the jump.
Dude. It was just not.
Honestly, she had a lot going against her going into that fucking into that presidential race. Honestly, Biden should have dropped out, and they should have had a fucking primary, and that should have been the end of that.
The full shebang, man. Yeah, that would have been ideal. That would have been like, man.
And you know it was crazy.
He was
Halfway through Biden's term, like AOC and they were saying, "Don't run. Please do not run. Do not run again." And this motherfucker ran again, and fucked the country as a result.
this like I've read some articles on like the dangers of term limits
Mm-hmm.
because it organizes corruption sometimes a little bit more efficiently,
Mm-hmm.
and it's easier to clean your hands of it. But I don't know any other way to not end up with fucking mummies in our highest levels of power, man. Because like RBG destroyed her legacy by staying there that long. Like Biden was supposed to be the turnover president. It was just supposed to be, boom, he is done. We got Trump out. Now get rid of Trumpism. Kinda like safety net the economy barely and pass. Tag you're it. But this dude just stubbornly held on. And it tarnished what could have been an acceptable like fucking legacy, man. Like it just, and I know that it's easy to look at his career and be like, oh, racism that, and corporations this, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, census Democrat, whatever. But in the moment in where he became president the first time, when he became president, it could have been, here you go, thank you for your service.
Right.
Done. It just, it's kind of like kind of like boxing, you know. So many boxers that see a younger fighter and they get that like, oh, let me prove them wrong, and then get obliterated. Yeah, a true fan of the sport will forever still remember your career, but guess what? They'll still call you a fool for fighting someone like half your age. Like,
yeah,
it just.
Yep. Honestly, speaking of that, I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tyson was a little rigged. That shit was hella rigged.
I would love to actually see what Jake Paul could do as a fighter.
Instead of fighting these like either retired
novelty fights, man. It just for money fights. Just he's a fantastic elderly fucking sparring partner. Like, congratulations, you could like probably go to the boxing gym of the stars and fight like elderly fighters. I don't know, man. Like, you could donate your time or something, but like, why are people paying to see an old man fight this young dude and like barely get through it? It just, it's not fun to watch. It's sad. It's sad. Like, anyone that can look me in the eye and tell me they enjoyed that fight is not a fan of the sport.
I was mad. I was mad because like I'm thinking like, oh shit, all right, because in the beginning I'm like, all right, so you know Mike is not moving like a 56-year-old man in the beginning, and then once it dragged out, I'm like, oh shit, he's a 56-year-old man.
Yeah, man, like adrenaline, the fucking stamina, no matter how much he trains at that age, Jake Paul probably trains a lot. I am curious to see what he actually looks like with someone that fights in his age class, weight class, a proper fucking match.
It was rigged. You can tell me no different. Yeah, we're all in the green. It's definitely rigged.
Yeah,
And also and here's the thing though, like the way he was training leading up to that fight, I'm just like, oh shit, he's finna fuck this nigga up.
never believed it, honestly. Like,
nah, if you saw the way Mike was training, it was just shit. Yeah.
For a 50-something-year-old man, that's it. Like, if you look at the way that Jake Paul was training, just cause, like, it's impressive that he can do those things at his age. Absolutely. I've never been able to do that. I have my leanness in my life. I am sure I've never been able to keep up with Mike right now in his 50s. Not even like gonna mention when he was in his prime, right? It'd be pointless. But it's just not comparable. It's just not in the same.
She got fucking jokes. She said Jake left with both his ears. I'm so disappointed. I'm so dead. Nah. Come on now.
Oh man. So just please, I hope that like we are friends and we will be friends until we have canes with little tennis balls and shit, and we can call each other out on these things. And if I ever get stubborn enough that I'm like 50 something and I'm like, no, I can beat this. Stop me.
I'll be like, sit your old ass down.
60-something-year-old, fucking, you're gonna break a hip. Like, dude, it just
sit your old ass down. Here's these high blood pressure pills. Call it a fucking day.
Jesus. Oh man, yeah, like it. Like I'd be happier. I would have been happier if it was like Mike Tyson fights like another old fighter.
Lap dance. That's fucking funny. I mean, I could use a lap dance right now. You know, I'm just saying, like, that would be great. Lap dance would be fucking amazing right now. Anyways,
I've always been more of like watching all the like pole dancing and stuff more than the actual lap dance. It's just like fantastic.
Great athleticism.
10 out of 10. But like,
you must got good core strength. How you do that?
I'm a great admirer of like I will appreciate a skill because I also think about the amount of hours that go into mastering something. So like that's part of what I see in the full beauty spectrum of what I'm witnessing, I guess. And I don't know why I go so in depth into strippers, something that should be a much easier to digest, but I must be in the spectrum. I actually like apparently my therapist gave me a little quick test and I do have ADHD. So yay.
Oh, so you finally got properly diagnosed?
It's like baby diagnosed, like little diagnosis. I still have to like do the whole fucking shit, but he wants to like get farther into
she says
our sessions and shit.
In 10 years against the kids. Oh my god, dude. Especially Luna, trying to keep up with Luna in 10 years. That's a fucking wrap, bro.
Sports, man. Sports. Let her use up all that energy. And maybe give her a lot of endurance so it's even harder. Oh man. Nah. I'm excited for like in the future be able to take her on trips, man. Cause like in my family, whenever we went on vacations, it was fun. But either we went to visit family, and the few times that we went to like something that was just us, My dad was just fucking drunk. So like a lot of shit that we didn't get to do. So I love traveling, and I'm excited to be able to like, show the next generation the cool shit about the world like that. I think
So you're
anyone and
already
everyone needs to travel and see different countries and different cultures. It's
yeah.
just
So you're all gonna need to guess if I got the autism or not. You probably got it.
I think our entire friend group, man, is in some sort of the fucking spectrum.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just like everything else. You need to you're required to jump through so many hoops to get a diagnosis in this fucking medical system.
And
And
now
I
with
don't even
this,
understand. I don't understand why they make it so hard, because it's not like autism gives you disability or something.
it really
It just gives
doesn't.
you confirmation.
Yeah.
Like if it was gonna be something comparable, that they're gonna be like, oh, okay, you have autism, now you have to like get this disability, and you get like these things, like a bunch of like things, and it's gonna cost a bunch of money. So I don't want you to like find out that you have it. Um,
Hmm.
I disagree with it, but I understand. Disagree, but okay, evil corporation. But
I don't
not
know.
even that, man. It's just like, yeah, you're autistic.
All right, cool. So
Carry
I'm just
on.
gonna carry on. Carry the fuck on.
Yeah, man. It's just like it gives your if you're having therapy, it gives your therapist like a different understanding. They have like a different approach, different advice, shit like that, man. That's all it does. But nah, let's just medicate people and fucking nah. This is uh, it breeds complacency.
Yeah, no, it does. It really does.
Like
If you got autism in the military, automatic 10%.
shit. Okay, see, then I understand why the VA would never let me actually verify if I'm autistic. I get that. But like I'm not even interested, because I don't think that they gave me this. So
Can I get fidget toys sent in the mail for free?
you know what? Maybe I will push for this. I get a fidget toy and some slime, fucking some toys.
You might have done some. You might have done some shit now. You might have said some shit.
Nah, man, I'm not gonna.
Now, honestly, with the way this bill's gonna get passed, shit, it's gonna be a wet dream at this point. Cause I swear to God,
man,
this is some bullshit.
And it's crazy. Like there should be a bill or something that forces the release of a bill this big, especially to come with an audible version of it, because it's like 1,000 and something pages, right? No, more, I think.
Filled with a bunch of bullshit and poison pills. Oh my God, you can only imagine.
All right, search. Uh, 1,000 pages, yeah. So 1,000 pages of fucking legalese, dry as fuck information, right? With loopholes left and right, harder to read than Saga. Because I already feel like when I read sagas, when I read Beowulf, I have to read it with a fucking whiteboard. Because, man. But anyways, like, there should be, it's part of my like dream list, but it'd be fantastic if I saw someone and it would make me vote for them immediately. If I saw this shit that is proposed, that this information was released in a more digestible manner for people.
Hmm.
Because right now you have to like read articles. If you actually want to sit down and read 1,000 pages of this just one bill, either you read really fast and this is kind of like your job or some shit, or like more power to you, because fuck, I couldn't, I could not. It's a lot.
Yeah. No, it's
And they like released that, and there was this huge rush to pass this bill before the holiday, before Memorial Day weekend. So like there wasn't like really any real rush. They could have discussed it more, done more changes, whatever. Not that I agree with the changes or anything, but like, sorry, um, just
Cl-
yeah, no, like
Cliff Notes.
cliff notes. There is this website called Ballotpedia that helps a little bit with that, but I still would like something a little more in depth with it. Like if there was like an Audible format for it, and uh, with the cliff notes, but that would be a large file. But yeah,
Mhm.
just like some of these bills are fast, right? Like they're out huge, 4 days they're voted on. It would take so long for someone to read it, cliff note it, and then allow people to digest it and then go through. Like this is the kind of shit that a AI should be for. Like this is a moment where I can see AI as a tool. Bam, put that bill in. You get it reads it for you with the cliff notes, and that way you're working, listening to that shit. You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I actually agree with this one right here. They need single bills, not these multi-bill garbage. Because the thing is that with these big ass bills, they put a lot of bullshit in there. So like you
Omnibus
can
bills, yeah.
like perfect example, right? So you'll have a bill. Let's say you're going to pass a bill. All right, so we're going to increase the minimum wage, right?
Yeah.
But then there's like somewhere in that bill is going to be like something about, all right, so funding for some other bullshit that has nothing, that's like not even related to like what the main bill is about.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much a lot of how these bills are set up. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of this bullshit in this current bill in there right now, where there's the main highlights of the bill that people are all familiar with, but I'm pretty sure there's some other bullshit in there that once it gets passed, and then you're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck? What happened? Why did this happen? Oh yeah, it was in that bill." Make it rain bills, dollar bills.
Ah, man.
Make it rain on these hoes.
Dude, that's what they're doing? Man, it just like I agree, but like at the same time, would that slow down? I imagine
I'll be right back.
imagine yeah, follow me on this, guys. Imagine that like government actually ran smoothly. Yes, thought exercise dream. Um, and then you want to tweak it a little bit because it actually kept up with the times. We're living in La La Land in this thought exercise, um, and they all get together and propose a bill to adapt to this one small change in society, and then that only has one thing to address, and it would take like all these votes, go through the two chambers, do its entire little process, president to sign, done. In that scenario, I see how it would be effective. But right now, for the amount of changes that have to be done, I do see how omnibus bills could cover more things, but right now they're just being used as a blanket for corruption, I guess. Motherfuckers. But yeah, thoughts. What do you guys think would be a good way to do this? Like, yeah, yeah, Natopia, it could work. Purple kangaroos. I don't have a way to put the comment up there, uh, but yeah, man, like, so maybe like oh, okay, so purple kangaroos, but they add so much that things get missed. Yeah, totally. With like a limit of things that it can address in an omnibus, like give it like a fucking top. You can't put more than this. It can't be more than these amount of pages. Could that be exploited? I guess you could exploit it if you gave it word limits. You could be a dick and just put a lot of word salad or shit like that. Do it all the time with essays. Um, hmm. 5 items, 30 pages from Purple Kangaroos. Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. That coffee is hitting.
Ooh, emergency.
Emergency.
Nah,
5
man.
items, 30 pages. No, so I was still listening to everything because I'm the beauty of having a wireless headset. But yeah, no, this works though. Like if you minimize the amount of pages, like okay, 30 page. I'll even say like a 10-page limit, just so that way you can't just add some bullshit in there.
We're gonna have to find a lawyer that is willing to come on this, do some thought exercises with us, because man, like how simple can legalese become, man? Like
Yeah.
I don't know the actual like if it's addressable like that, but like make it just like 30 fucking pages, 50 pages, something way condensed, easy to explain, easy to enact. I can see how law needs to be gray because life is not simple. But all these loopholes and all these ways to hide shit is the annoying part. It's like just, and I don't know if it's a fucking ADHD and shit. Like talking is like just give me the fucking border. This is the parameter that I can and cannot fucking follow, and that's that. And perfect. Have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of all this like workarounds and shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Clear Bear only has to do with that subject, so like limited only to things that affect. That would be, and it should be a fucking no brainer. I wish
Right.
like, because they definitely like all the time you see the omnibus bills that are like it's about education and somehow it has like budget for defense sneaked in there or some shit. Like it's just like, but what does why?
Just PowerPoint in Barney tones. What are you trying to propose?
Oh man.
On Wednesday, we wear pink, and the Hokey Pokey Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. You know,
Man.
simple terms. You know,
Like I get it. It's life is messy, man. But like, fuck, like there has to be a better way to address this because this is just it's ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not even the fact that like I guess education and shit, right? You shouldn't need to have a law degree or fucking had taken a lot of classes on legal writing and shit to be able to like properly understand these things. Like,
But on the second day of the full moon, we do the Cupid shuffle.
you know what? I prefer that shit over some of the shit that we have to do right now. Like
Wait,
I
wait.
was
But for Black History Month, it's the electric slide.
what is it, the cha-cha for the fucking Mexican Hispanic Heritage Month? Like,
Oh wait, I didn't know the cha-cha was Hispanic.
oh, it's not. But it's actually better than you. You know, I just gotta get it wrong anyways. Oh man.
You know, it's fucking. I brought up like something came up. It's just like in my class. I'm just like, it's just funny because like Mexicans don't even really celebrate Cinco de Mayo, and then like one of my Mexican agents was all like, but we may not celebrate it, but we look for any reason to party. I'm like, yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, we don't like celebrate it, but I mean, there's beers, there's music,
right?
that man.
If it's a reason to party, we're there.
Yeah, you don't have to give me too many excuses, man. Let's just tell me where.
Just tell me where I gotta be.
Yeah.
Tell me where the fuck I gotta be. YMCA for Pride Month?
God damn it.
I agree. I support this message.
I fucking hate that, like, when I was baby gay and I was like looking for gay music.
That came up, the YMCA by the Village People.
No.
Oh
no, like YMCA is like universal, right? But I was looking specifically for lesbian music, and I found like the two branches, right? And like gay men have "It's Raining Men." That song is fucking fantastic. But lesbians, because everything, and I kind of get it, we overthink. We tend to, like, some of us fixate on like sad shit, and we're preppers. 75% of us are preppers. Like, we have like Melissa Etheridge. We have some depressing as shit, man. Like, we gay men over here fucking partying and shit, and we're over here like, she left me, or like, just, we need better music, guys. Tegan and Sarah, like, we need better music. Lesbians, we need party music. Where is the lesbian party music?
I thought we vogued to Lady Gaga.
Gay men have it, man. It's just like
She said
also
lesbian, like there's no happy lesbian music, you know. I mean, I guess.
Give me a list.
I guess now it would be like, well, Doechie's queer, so. But I guess Doechii, y'all can claim Doechii as lesbians. Y'all can claim Doechii. She's dope.
And it's not exactly that the artist is lesbian, is that the lesbian community owns that music in their space.
I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry. But then again, I don't know. I feel like that's just some curious straight women song. That's all that shit is. That's for just straight women. That shit is for straight women.
And I will also admit, like, I've been out of the scene for a hot minute, man. Like, I'm married, been married for a minute, have no need to like go out clubbing and shit. Educate me. Bring in like if I'm wrong now, and we have happy lesbian music, I would love to hear it. Bring it.
Mhm.
Like some crazy music, the Yeasty
It's when you
Girls.
take up the masculinity energy just makes you sad and lonely. Oh wow.
Man, there's a comedy special about that. I forgot the name of the comedian, but she's like, I just want to suck dick again. I like this is too much responsibility.
No. Was it Sam J? Because that sounds like a Sam J bit.
We need to see a picture, man. Ray showed it to me, but like I was
Okay,
way gone.
was she a stud?
Yeah.
It was most likely Sam J.
Okay.
It was probably most likely Sam J that said that shit because like that's a bit that I imagine her saying. Cause like I don't
Man.
know, cause now I keep seeing like these videos and shit now about how these studs are talking about like I'm probably gonna start dating men. Like, yo, like is that bad? Like
Man. Like
like there's even a stud in my current class that I'm teaching right now, and like she was talking about how she found like certain men attractive, and everybody looked at her weird, and she goes like, "Hold on, wait a minute, I am a woman." She had to clarify this, like, I am a woman. Yes, I have a wife, but yeah, I find men attractive. Yes.
you I feel like anyone that like it says that they can't find, even if they're gay, and says like they can't find the opposite sex attractive are lying and probably are bi and they're overcompensating because
Ooh.
dude,
Oh.
like I can admit it. I can totally admit it because it's an aesthetics thing.
Mm-hmm.
You compare it with like what you see on TV and what's like aesthetically pleasing to people, and then you're like, okay, cool. So you're an attractive person. I don't have to like I don't want to bang you, but I can accept it and that
Yeah.
it's fine. So like being able to recognize that doesn't make you gay, and this is the same. It goes in so many different directions on that one because you have the dudes that like automatically question their entire sexuality because they accidentally kissed a bro or some shit like or like held hands or like touched him in some way in a car thing. Like, dude, it's fine. It's human contact. It's another person.
Yeah, it was Sam J.
There we go. Fuck, man. Yeah, like
No, Sam J is fucking hilarious. I love Sam J.
I've never been attracted to like super stereotypical feminine women. So I don't know if that plays a factor in why have not had the misfortune of wanting to be like considered to suck dick. Not interested. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like that's where the issues come in, where these studs mess around with like these like super feminine, lesbians, and they're
But
just like mad high maintenance and just
and I truly wonder because I don't want it to get misunderstood in the way of like
mhm.
I am relating femininity with uh, being incompetent or some shit like that. Like, I wonder if
well, shout outs to
the
you.
same way, yay, hell yeah.
A set of titties.
Um,
A set, just a set, just one set.
uh,
Shoot,
but like,
couple of pairs.
freaking Shit, wait.
I'm sorry.
So like, I wonder if the same way that some studs feel like they have to overplay masculinity
Mm-hmm.
to be seen as studs, these women feel like they must overplay femininity to be seen as feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is this huge struggle with like super femi lesbians being taken seriously as lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like, I don't know if that's like overcompensation because I felt it when I was younger. Like I felt like, oh, I want to dress more masculine, so I have to be the dude. And it took me a while to get myself out of that and be like, I'm just a fucking person.
Right.
Any woman that wanted me to be like a man, I'm like, no, I enjoy fighting. I'm an aggressive person sometimes. I can be rough, all these different like man qualities. Um, but I also cry when I see a puppy do something or like get like
Right.
super emotional. One time, like in the really deep depression, I cried over me like stepping on a snail. I cried for a day, dude. Like every time I remembered the feeling of the snail being crushed, I was like, oh, I'm a fucking bird. Like it destroyed me for a day. So like I
I'm
could
gay,
never
but
be,
Gerald on The Witcher is so pretty.
dude. Yeah,
And here's what I've came to this realization years ago about like why some women will date a stud because there's I don't know what it is about like dudes that get upset about women that they will never have access to. I don't get it. Like those same dudes are like try to like always trying to turn a lesbian out and shit. Well, you never had the right dick. Like, shut up, nigga. Like, no, you don't have access to her. Don't get mad. That's not for you. Move the fuck on. But no matter what a female's sexual orientation is, there's always going to be some part of them that's attracted to masculinity. Whatever that means, right? Like where they might date someone that's aesthetically masculine or they are attracted to masculinity in a way where they'll embody that form of masculinity. That's why we have studs. They might not want to be men, but like they like the masculine aesthetic. That's something that resonates with them. Like in some form, shape, or form, females have like this relationship with masculinity, regardless of sexual orientation. So that's the conclusion that I came to. Is just like you could say you can make the argument it's a poor one. It's a fucking poor one saying like, okay, like if you like studs, then why not just date a man? Well, they like
that's
masculinity.
yeah,
They don't necessarily have to date a dude to get that masculinity fix. It's fine. Is it a mask
yeah,
versus fem or dom versus sub? Ooh, oh, that's deep. We're supposed to be talking about this fucking bill, and we're on this shit. It's okay though.
man.
That's
The,
just
the
the
the bill
natural.
sucks.
The bill
The
sucks.
bill sucks.
Moving.
moving on.
I thought it was because men's pants have better pockets.
That part. That part.
That's
That
funny.
fucking part. No, man. Like mm, mm.
Mm,
I don't know what the fuck, but because of this, I know a couple of facts. Like apparently, there was this like group of women. Once women started wearing pants and shit, there was a group of thieving women that would like pickpocket and like would hide a bunch of shit because they had deep pockets. And I saw a meme that was making a joke. That was like, is that why now our pockets are so fucking small? They're that deep, man. The fuck are you supposed to? You can't fit shit. You can't like a beeper. You can't fit a beeper in a woman's pants pockets. Like it is just like they're useless. They're absolutely useless to the point that a lot of brands, especially in fast fashion, they just sew the fucking pockets shut because they're useless. They're just there as a decoration, really. So I personally I like the male aesthetic, uh, but it's a lot about comfort. Man's man's pants are just way more comfortable, and you have pockets, fucking pockets. But I do go out of my way to buy some pants when I feel like better pants that I want them to fit me right.
Yeah.
There's this brand called Tomboy that does men's cuts, but for women bodies. So that way, all the bulge and like loose parts that are supposed to have other components in them that I don't have,
That's funny.
and don't want.
Look at that, another kink episode.
And just like that. Oh man. But yeah, like I don't know what the fuck big pants, but fuck you. Like give women's
I feel-
pants.
I fit like 3 tablets in my pocket.
Man. Cargo pants. Cargo pants.
Cargo pants as well. Trip pants.
Trip pants.
Trip pants. Oh, that's what the internet's for. Oh, I remember these. I remember these. Yeah, no, Purple Kangaroos used to rock these in Job Corps. I remember these now.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Those things are just like, dude, yeah. It is. You can camp inside of them. Like it just it's.
You can camp inside
gigantic.
of them. It's wild,
man. Yeah, okay. I'll give that. Like that's like too much pocket. Yeah. Like it's all sounds really convenient and cool until like you get smacked around. Like that shit is just like loose around and you put something heavy in there. It fucking smacks you in the knee. It's a lot of pockets.
It'd be like that.
Shit. Did you ever try those on?
Me, I never had a pair of trip pants.
I tried them on and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't, because they already like, a lot of my pants already drooped, and I just like that. Half my pants were like missing on the back, so that would have been like, I would have had to like cut the back of the pants off.
You going to Thailand for reals?
Woo.
They be the 5-finger discount pants. Damn. So you were stealing shit? Is that what you were saying?
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh.
Man.
That's crazy work.
Thailand. Next time.
Yeah, next time. All right. Well, I think we should end things here, because now we're rambling about everything other than this stupid ass bill. But yeah, the bill's fucking bad. It sucks. It's hot garbage. We can only hope that this shit doesn't pass the Senate. We can only hope that these fucking Republicans have a fucking backbone and be like, nah, this is some bullshit. Nah, we finna axe this shit.
people that like look up the fucking representatives that are in districts that look like they might lose in the midterms.
Mm-hmm.
Call those motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Call those motherfuckers and make your opinion clear about this hot garbage. Because those are the only ones that are gonna listen. The people that are like safe districts, they're not gonna listen for shit. Let me calling in Marjorie Taylor Greene and being like, "Hey, fuck you, bitch," some shit like.
You know she's not
Call-
running. You know she's not running again.
Why would she? She's making it out like a bandit.
Fucking A, dude. Like she's gonna, yeah, nah, cause fucking
Yeah,
she
fucking
like,
become a lobbyist.
yeah, like she said she wasn't gonna run for Senate because John Ossoff is like on a good one right now in Georgia.
Dude.
Yep. She don't want that smoke with Mr. Ossoff. Nope.
Man, like all she has to do is just become a lobbyist now, and she's good.
Nah, that's facts. That's major facts though.
Stress free life. She good.
Stress-free. She can spew her bullshit elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, no, like the only people that can actually listen and will listen would be the representatives that are in the districts that will be in danger in the midterms, because this shit, if passed, as is right now, fuck, man.
Mm-mm.
So there's apps out there that'll like make calls for you, send messages for you. Use that technology, guys. Boop. That's my message. I'm stubborn.
Technology.
I will not fucking give up. I will fucking complain the entire time to the fucking border.
Man.
Uh,
All right. Well, catch you on the flip side. We'll be back next Sunday. Thanks for watching.
see you next Sunday. Bye. Love you guys.